Okay, we're going to look at some Prosharp templates used on the AS 2001. We've got templates that have single radii. Here's ones that have 3 radii, I believe. These have 4 radii. And these are some new ones that have ellipse. And here's a combi blade, which I believe has 2 radius. Anyway, some of these are some from an older machine. This is a flat blade here that's used for figure skates. I think on the older machine. These are generally used for goalies. There's a 28-foot and a 26-foot radius. Here's in meters. And then these are generally used for figure skates, 13 and 11, sometimes hockey. And here's a 9 and a 7 more for beginner figure skates and stuff. Here's corresponding in meters. Here's the notch on either one. Here's the size of these compared to a 12-ounce soda can. Here's a Prosharp disc. And here's some that have a quad profile, which has 4 different radii. Got a quad 2, quad 1, quad 0.5, and a quad 0. And these are made for different size skate blades. Originally they were like that. It's got a setting here for the heel setting, where you want to mark the blade. Here's the center. Here's the actual radius. Quad 2 is 7, 9, 7, 10, 13, 16. Quad 1, 6, 9, 12, 15. 0.5 is 8, 10, 12, and 14. Quad 0, 6, 9, 11, and 13. And there's some that have been out a few years called Superior. Superior 5 is for 396, 306, and 312 runners. Those are actually fairly long. Here's a Superior 1, 396 through 312. Superior S, 246, 254, 263. Those are for shorter skates. Skates probably in the 4 to 6 adult size or kids. And here's the Superior M, 7280 and 288. That actually should go, I believe, in here. Small, medium, large. I believe this is extra. Here's actually where I made the radius of curvature with the curvature gauge. Here's some new ellipse templates that have just come out called Ellipse 0, 1, and a 2. They have an ellipse pattern through here. And experiment with those. And here's a combi radius 9 to 10 foot, 2.74, 3.05 meters. And of course, here's some blades here. So what you're using this for is on the templates used on the machine, you have a roller follower that go along this, and it cuts the blade to the radius with the profile on the blade. And on the older AS 2001, you do one blade at a time. The newer version has a clamp. You can put 2 blades in at once and profile both blades at the same time. And with that, you use the thicker stone. You don't use a stock stone. You use one, I think it's 8 millimeters thick. It'll go in there and grind both at the same time. And that's the SC version that has a self-clamping clamp on. Then there's another gizmo you can use on the AS 2001, which is a copy device. So I believe if you have a blade that you like, you can put it in here, and this goes in instead of a template. It's got the same notches as a template. And then you can go through and put your blade in here, and it's going to go copy it. So if you had a blade experimentally you liked, you can put this in here and then use it to copy, just like you're copying a key. You can go ahead and copy this onto the next blade, which is kind of a nifty device. This has been out for a couple years. It's the blade copy device that fits on the AS 2001. Here's an old, that's a 100-year-old figure skate there. And that's a totally weird blade. Has nothing to do with the video, but I figured I'd just show something weird.